Probably partial because she's my sister. It's literally the most beautiful wedding I have been to. She wasn't here, she's not here. Gonna find a new normal, but there is gonna be some changes for sure. I kind of just became lazy because I've definitely failed in that. I feel like I got even more confirmation going back to the roots of my YouTube channel. Really, look for the Lord in things. You don't ask them something knowing that they're going to ignore you. Not stop praying for that thing. Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. So in today's video we are going to do a little bit of a life update. I feel like it's so overdue, but I wanted to wait till after the wedding because I was like, it would just be easier, less stress. I was just trying to like put videos that, yeah, I just wanted to put these kind of videos till after the wedding. But hello, I am excited. I'm just really truly excited to see what the Lord is going to do this year. I don't have any notes, but I just wanted to be a casual little sit down chat with you guys and have no notes. So go ahead and get yourself a cup of coffee or tea or get some things done and we can chat together. So yeah, let's go ahead and get straight into it. Okay, so the first thing obviously is my sister just got married this past Saturday. It was literally the most beautiful wedding I have been to. Probably partial because she's my sister. I'll probably say the same thing about Allison's wedding and then my wedding. So yeah, but I'm not saying that the other weddings that I've been to, I think I've only been to one. That wedding was absolutely beautiful. But anyways, yeah, so her wedding was this past Saturday, so yeah, they were on their honeymoon. This past weekend was kind of strange because Brian always came over on the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, would sometimes spend the night, and then on Wednesday he'd come to church with us. Sometimes he'd come over Friday. So yeah, this weekend was just really different not having them here. And I'll just tell you a little bit of a sad story. Last night, I don't really remember what I was doing. I turned the light on or something, and I was like, oh, I should close my door because I don't want to wake Ashley up. She wasn't here, she's not here. So yeah, it was just a kind of a sad moment. And okay, so I'm gonna show you my front screen. Here's my home screen on my phone. It's kind of bright, but every time I look at it, it makes me kind of sad. So I'm like, I might just change it to something not of the wedding until like after I get used to her moved out, because it's hard to think about, because just like your sister moving out is just not quite as I expected. I didn't really know what to expect because I've never really had it happen, but it's just nothing like I expected. I will say a lot more emotional. I didn't think I would be that emotional, but yeah. Anyways, so that is the first thing that I feel like should definitely just be like updated and told to you guys. I think I posted on my community page that she got married. That's why I skipped a Wednesday. And yeah, so my grandparents were in town. They left yesterday. So yeah, now we're just back to normal. Gotta find a new normal because obviously like it's not normal with my sister moved out, and it's just kind of different because for months we've been planning a wedding. So anyways, that is the main thing obviously. But then yeah, a few months ago I also started 2 jobs. I am an Instagram coordinator for a ministry and then a graphic designer for a business. So I'm really enjoying both of those jobs. It's definitely been a learning curve trying to get into a routine of having to put those things first before like my personal work, because obviously like if you're hired from someone, you have to do their things first. So that was a learning curve, but it's going really good now. Just a little bit not behind. I have a lot of work to get done today, but yeah, that is the next thing that really just, I don't know, it gave me a new perspective on work, I think, because I my whole life have been more of an entrepreneur. For a little while, like when my family did the gardening business, I was obviously hired. It was, I worked for them and they paid me. It sounds kind of weird to say hired, but Yeah, so that was a little bit different though, I feel like, because it was just not really my responsibility, whereas now like I have responsibilities and I have to plan my own schedule to make sure that these things get done. But it's going really well, I will say. Just praise the Lord for his strength, because November, December, and this month, January, because you guys are actually seeing this February, but January have been so busy, so abnormal, so out of routine. Just praise the Lord for his strength, because I feel like, I know I wouldn't have been able to do it without him. But a little bit of an update on the future going forward. I have been praying a lot and seeking the Lord a lot in what he wants me to do going forward with my YouTube channel. Now, no, I'm not stopping my YouTube channel, but there is going to be some changes for sure. I have really changed, I feel like, a lot in the past year, mainly with my YouTube channel, but kind of, yeah, I'm gonna say year with my YouTube channel. Like, I hardly ever post music. I kind of just stopped kind of planning out good sit-down videos for you guys, and I kind of just became lazy, I feel like. And so yeah, the past few months I have really been seeking the Lord and what he wants me to do moving forward with this channel, and I am excited. You guys love the sit-down videos that I do, just on specific topics, and so I'm really excited for a couple of them that I'm going to be doing here in the future. Just a little bit of a hint, they are about women and like godly women, and it just, I don't want to give it away because I'm just super excited. I haven't even planned it out. I just thought of that one this morning, but yeah, I'm just really excited about making good, better content for you guys, because I've definitely failed in that. I feel like it's just post a day in the life, not very planful about it. So yeah, anyways, that is kind of moving forward with YouTube. I just want to make better content for you guys, better planned out content, more music. I love playing music. I love using the gift that God has given me with music, and I have failed so much at this last year. And so yeah, I'm also going to say just really quickly, this past weekend, I think it was Sunday, I got even more confirmation about doing music and just like going back to what I used to do, going back to the roots of my YouTube channel really, and the why behind why I did YouTube in the very beginning stages of it. And so yeah, the Lord has just shown himself so much in the littlest ways this last couple weeks, and I am just so thankful. Like, I want to add this little bit of encouragement in this video before I end it. The Lord, look for the Lord in things. Look for how he is blessing you, how he is guiding, how he's providing. Just look for what he is doing. I think a lot of times we pray about things, we ask for things, and we just kind of forget about it. Something my pastor said this past Sunday really, really encouraged me. So I actually wrote it down. Yeah, it's here. Sorry, I have my Bible and stuff. Okay. If we do not believe, stand on, and grasp the promises of God, we will never see them answered. If we are not clinging to remembering his promises in the Bible and what he has promised us, we're not going to see them answered, because we are not going to be paying attention to any of them. We are just going to be paying attention to what we want, what we desire, what we're lacking, all of these things. And that's not a bad thing to ask the Lord for the desires of your heart. That is not a bad thing. He says to delight yourself in the Lord, he will give you the desires of your heart. And don't forget the first part, because if we delight ourselves in the Lord, our desires will change. And so that just, I want to encourage you guys to look for him in the little things. Pray for him to pray and ask him to show you himself in the little things. He will, because he did it for me, and he will do it for you. We just have to really look. We have to pay attention, because often we just fail in the little things. We fail to pay attention for what he is doing in our everyday life, and you may think them really small and silly, but he literally wakes you up in the morning. He gives you your next breath to keep going. He keeps your health. He restores your strength in him. He does all of these little things, and we fail to thank him for it a lot of times, at least in my experience. I don't want to put this on you guys because I don't know you personally, but I have failed a lot of times in thanking him in the little things, because they're all really big, honestly. Like, him waking me up in the morning is huge. Him giving me more breath to be able to serve him, to be able to do things that I want and that he wants me to do is a huge blessing, and we don't often look at it like that. One more thing I'm going to mention in this video before I end is, what is the point in praying if we do not believe he will answer? And I love this definition that someone gave. I can't remember who it was, but the definition of prayer is answer, because he answers every single prayer, whether it's the way like we want or whether it's the way we don't want, but it's like for our best and his utmost glory. He answers every single prayer, and I loved the thought-provoking question. What is the point in prayer if we do not believe he's going to answer? What is the point in me praying for a future spouse if I don't believe he's going to answer that prayer? Like, what? You don't ask someone something knowing that they're going to say no. You don't ask them something knowing that they're going to ignore you. No, but you ask them knowing that they were going to give you an answer, whether it's like what you want or not. They're going to answer. And it's the same with Jesus. Like, whatever we pray, he's going to answer one way or another. It just might not be in the way that we want or think we want. I love that question, and I want to give you guys that question too. If you do not believe God is going to answer a prayer that you're praying, why are you praying it? So my encouragement through that is to not stop praying for that thing, but rather ask him to help you believe. Ask him to help you, give you faith. Ask him to give you the faith, the strength, the belief that he's going to answer those prayers one way or another. So, anyways, I feel like I went on a bit of a tangent, but I wanted to add some encouragement into this video, hence why I brought some stuff. But yeah, anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, been encouraged, been challenged by it, and yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of a life update because I feel like so much has changed the last 6 months that I really have not talked about, except for my sister getting married. But yeah, I am excited to see what the Lord is going to do this year. I know he's going to do amazing things through so many different things. Yeah, I don't know what it is right now, but I know he's going to do something. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video and have been encouraged or challenged by it. And I will see you next week, Lord willing, with a brand new video. God bless you guys, and I will see you soon. Bye. My cat wants in. I really hope I did not just swallow my coffee.